This week, the world's largest rubber duck landed in the state of Maryland. Mama duck weighs over 15 tons and stands over 61 feet high. So you know who had to see it, right? Mr. Jimmy Alexander himself. He's in the studio with us. And Jimmy, I mean, what was it like standing in front of that?
It made me think, Tosin, of the great philosopher Ernie from Sesame Street. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Rubber ducky, you make bath time fun. You know, hearing someone say it's the world's largest duck, you think to yourself, okay, it's going to be big. But seeing a rubber duck that stands over 6 stories tall makes you believe. You know, it's been to Los Angeles, Chicago, Seattle, and this weekend, the world's largest rubber duck built a nest in Chrisfield, Maryland.
We came from Chevrolet and we're actually doing a road trip and we wanted to see some interesting things in the area and we heard about the duck, so we came out to see it.
And I was producing a festival in Los Angeles and a colleague in LA said to me, this is while we're drinking many beers, you're a nice event producer from Minnesota, Craig, but you're in LA, you need to go big or go home. He says, you need to build the world's largest rubber duck. And I'm like, you know, a pitcher and a half into beer, I'm like, that's a great idea. And next morning I kind of woke up scratching my head going, okay, how are we going to do this? And then 9 weeks later, the big duck arrived.
I bet you couldn't stand at the foot of this thing and look at it and not get a stupid grin on your face.
What I love about the duck is that usually 99% of the people that come to see it are really happy. They want to come see the duck because it makes them feel happy. So for me, it's like a really easy job to engage with people that are happy.
What other inflatable animals are you going to bring out? What's next?
You know, I don't know. It might be a duck family. The thing about ducks, which I didn't know at the time, I thought there was like a cult of rubber duck people. There's a religion of them. I get emails. I've got like probably 200 emails today. I bet half of them have people's rubber duck collection in them that they want to show me.
The girls were really excited when we came down the road. We came here to get a Smith Island cake and they saw the duck and wanted to come see what it was all about.
How long does it take Mama Duck to be inflated? How do you move her around?
So, like setup beginning to end is about 2.5 hours. Inflation's about an hour of that.
If you were going to blow that up yourself, how long do you think that would take?
About at least 3 or 4 days.
Okay. So that beer was a good beer?
I don't drink anymore. You can probably figure out why, because every time I do, stuff like this starts appearing and my bank account goes way down.
Oh, the story just gets better every hour. So, Jimmy, that Mama Duck spent like a week in Maryland, is that right?
Yeah, and it was in Leonardtown, Maryland earlier in the week, and Craig, the owner of the world's largest rubber duck, told me that it was so popular, they sold 6 weeks of merchandise in the couple days it was in Leonardtown, Maryland. That's how popular it was there. And you still have a chance to see the world's largest rubber duck today in Chrisfield, Maryland at the Little Big Town Festival. It will be there till 5. It's only a 3-hour drive. And believe me, it will be worth it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow.
It's like, not only is it 6 stories tall, it's 70s, like 2 or 3 feet wide or long. I mean, it's massive. It's the world's largest duck.
I guess he was right when he said, like, rubber ducky, they have a, like, it's bigger than a cult. It's like a religion.
And well, especially with the Jeep people. And he also made this good point. He said any other animal, you know, look different and different dogs, but he said the rubber duck, no matter if you're a kid in the United States or a kid in Iceland or a kid in Brazil, they all look the same.
Wow.